Okay, guys, this is Wakil from the Three Captains, and today I will be going over the match I lost at my locals. Uh, it was a really hard. It was a really hard loss. I took it so hard. It's a mirror match between two Yamatos, which is great. I look forward to this matchup. Sometimes it's all about just outpacing your opponent. Um, but here we go. So I lost the dice roll. I think I'm pretty sure I lost. Yeah, I lost the dice roll. He chose. Um, Blanking on who went first, so he's choosing. So yeah, I went second. Ooh, his hand was kind of good. Um, I actually took my first hand. My first hand was kind of bad. I had a lot of top heavy, but I was like, normally when you play this matchup, top heavy literally can seal you the game if you have enough counter in hand, which I did not. So here we go. This was very, very, very cool. So he goes first. He passes. He had no plays. I passed. Had no plays. Actually, no, I lied. I think I had to searcher, if I'm not too certain. Oh, no, I did not. That was my next match. Yep, no searcher, no plays, pass again. He's going... Oh, he started talking. Yeah, so he went up. He's at 3 Dawn now. He swung for 5 and then played down his blocker. I took this life because, like I said, so you're going to take life until 2. Yeah, he forgot to play the card, but he played his blocker, went up to 4 Dawn. I swung with 5. He takes. Now I'm just thinking, I played the cracker down. At least apply pressure, so if he takes some life off of me, I can go and swing high, get some cards out of his hand most likely. I take the next hit that he swings with his leader, and then he plays his 5-7 down. And at this point, it's looking a little weary because I don't have no good mid game right now. So what you're gonna see me do is swing. I'm going to swing for 7 with No, I'm sorry. I'm swinging with 8 on Cracker to see if I can get 2 life off of him. Yep. And he's going to counter out with 2 2K counters. I'm going to swing 5 with lead. He's going to take. And I'm going to rest 4 to play down another Cracker. I was debating whether to play Cracker or play Smoothie, but I knew playing Cracker would apply more pressure. He even told me after the match he was sweating a little bit because of that, so that's pretty good. After this, I was thinking he may go into his. I was thinking he was gonna go into his 7-cost Big Mom, which I don't think he had at the moment. So he just swung. I tried to protect it up front. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, wow. Sheesh, I forgot. No, I let it die because I knew I had the other one. Now, this is where he started to take control of the game. This is one thing I was very, very cautious of. He pretty much knew exactly what my life was going to be from this point on. So he taps 4 to play the Rush Katakuri to look at my life. And he puts that at the bottom, me thinking that it's actually a good life, and it wasn't. It's really bad, actually. I take the life when he swings at me, so now I'm already at 2. He plays on another blocker, and this is where I try to start going on the offensive. So I just swing 5/5 because now I'm at my 8 dawn turn. I don't swing 8/5/5. I swing 5/6. This was the wrong play in my opinion. Actually, no, I think this was still the right play. I was going to go Katakuri here, but I didn't want to leave myself that defenseless with the board looking like that and him going up 2 life over me. So I elected to play. I elected to swing 5 with Katakuri. He blocks with counter. And then I swing 6 with leader. He blocks with his brulee. And then I tap all my Don and play Big Mom. He takes the life. Now we're equal. And it was a good life to take because it was, again, his Thunderbolt, which was great in life. He now goes up to 9 Dawn. And he starts pretty much playing with me at this point because at first I thought he was going to go into his either Katakuri, which I find out later he doesn't play Katakuri 8 cost. He does play the 7 cost Big Mom, but he applied so much pressure with just by adding the Katakuri. Not even having rush, just putting it down as a 4/6. It's so good late game. As you can see, his board was just really, really wide. I'm never hitting at his life, so he's able to keep his board. I stopped the first attack because I wanted him to waste some more attacks so he'd keep his hands off my life for a little bit. It worked because I thought I had game. So I was like, okay, we'll take it. Has 7 cards in hand at that point. Obviously, he's swinging 7. I let him die at that point because now I'm just going to take 1 hit after. I let it die. And at that point, I was thinking I should protect it, giving me more cards to swing with. Now, this is where things get crazy. Because he hits me for the life, right? And when he does, I get a... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I block out of this one. I pick up. I have 10 Dawn now. And all I can do at this point is try to apply more pressure with bigger bodies, which I do. But first, I swing 7. I swing 7 with leader. I think, let me make sure. Yeah. I swing 7 with my leader at life. Oh, no, I'm lying. I swing 8. Yeah. Oh, it's just 2. Yeah, swing 7. He counters out with 2K. I therefore swing 8. Thinking. I leave 1 up just because I have the arrow in hand, so just for defense purposes on his turn. I swing for the 8 with Big Mom. He taps 2, plays the other Ivanko Sovereignty. So this man, this is where I was, okay, he has Ivanko Sovereignty. Maybe he doesn't have another one. I play the other one. He gives me the life, so I was sitting in a really, really good situation. He does wind up giving me the life. He has 1 blocker on board, 2 life. I have 3 attackers. I was like, I know it's just 1 wrong move can still lose this game, but I was like, I thought he was just hiding behind the blocker at that one point and maybe a 2K in hand. He gives me the life. Now he's at 10 Dawn, 4 attacks, 3 life. And this was crazy to me. So he goes, he has 2 cards in hand, 2 life, 4 attacks. He taps 7 to play his big mom. I take the life because I started figuring out that I don't want to take him out of reach. So I take the life. It's a 2K counter. My last 2 life were not good either, so did not help the situation, but I'm staring down a big, big board. He just keeps swinging 6. He was holding on to those 3 life. What I was thinking is I should have left that in my hand just to play. I used the roulette to counter out of something, and I should have just taken that life. But I wanted to hold on to at least 1 life just in case I needed it, which I think it came to bite me more than it is. I should have just used the 2K, and I took that life. Now, my draw was my draw was another 2K counter, and I had the Thunderbolt. Only thing that sucked was I underestimated it. If he didn't have the card in his hand, I would win. So I went 8. He taps, and he had the second Yamato Sovereignty. Sucked so bad. So at that point, my only response was, I have no life. I don't have enough defense. I left. I just swung. And I was trying to say, maybe if I have the outs in my hand, I could bluff him into not swinging and just take a couple of his cards out. But he knew he had to win that turn. So this was pretty much the end of me. I killed 2 of his attackers. I leave Don up, and I say go. And this is where he wins the game. At first, he was shocked because he was like, no way you have 2 Yamato Sovereignties in hand, which would have been so good to have, to be honest. But that's not what it was, and, it's the way the cookie crumbles. He's doing his math. This pretty much took him a really long time sometimes because he's like, there's no way, like right here he says it, he's like, there's no way you have 2 Yamato Sovereignties. I was like, yeah, I don't. In my head, I was just, I don't have it. But, you got to put on a brave face. Maybe, you can win through the bluff. And you always got to be good with that. He swings for the 6. Leaves all his Dawn up. He swings. Now, look. If that was, and I had 2 Yamato Sovereignties, I win. Because all I would need is a 1K counter to get out of whatever he just did, because he only was going to swing 6 the next time. So he went 9 plus 8, which means he went to 17. 2 Yamato Sovereignties. Actually, no, you're right. 2 Yamato Sovereignties wouldn't have got me out of it. He had almost swung for the 6, and it would have been a good game. And he still had 1 more attack up, so it's what it is. You win some, you lose some. It was my only loss of the day. Had to be the mirror. But thank you guys for watching. That was my experience at locals, my loss. And I hope you guys enjoy watching. Please leave a like and please subscribe if you love what you're seeing. Wakil of the King Pirates. I said King Pirates. I'm so slow. Of the three captains. Signing out. Bye.